beat it. Sorry to say, but this is. Oh, and. Yo, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Hello, my Crispios and Crispias, Mr. Crispy here. And as you can see, we're back where it all started from my first video. But this time, we're gonna be ranking all these mashup worlds over here. That were made in Legacy Edition, and I'm gonna be rating them 1 through 10. I guess each one, just based on how it looks and my memories with them. I guess I'm gonna do most of them, yeah. Cause there's no point just doing like one, cause, alright, which one should we honestly start off with? Let's just start off with a good one over here. Halloween 2015. This one I remember. And this one was a good one, honestly. Okay, I had a little bit of a problem here, so I think I fixed it. I have to make the world real quick, so I can change it to the texture pack it was made in. I don't know, it worked fine earlier, but I guess alright, let's get to playing. Whoa. Okay. No music. Okay. Wouldn't it usually be nighttime? I think it usually is, but alright, alright, let's get this started. So we have the main plaza, I guess. So this little not little, this roller coaster over here. So this one I have a lot of nostalgia in. This is probably my favorite world out of all of them, honestly. The textures were really cool. That's a lot better. Over here we have, I think they're eyeballs. I have not played this in a little while, to be honest. Yeah, really the roller coaster over here. Some, I haven't seen this, so I remember something about this, but I don't know. I think there's statues around the world, really. There's a lot of other things besides the main place itself. So there's houses here and there, or mansions, manors. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as I can, because this is probably gonna be a longer video. Over here is a graveyard, a little one. I do remember there is a bigger graveyard somewhere. I just need to find where it is. Over here's another house. These are the bigger monuments while you're on the roller coaster. So I think that's where it cuts off to the normal. Usually it wouldn't be there, but since this is normal. Over here are the pyramids. I do remember something about this over here. So it's a little maze stuff. I'm not gonna go through it because it's gonna take me a long time. But alright. More statues. Roller coaster. This map was really cool, to be honest. It was a really fun time. Alright, this is what I was trying to find over here. This mansion over here. This was another big place in the world. It was like a mansion. I think there's an even bigger one, but there was always a mansion here throughout the world. So this was always here. I don't think there's too much in here. It's just a mansion with details in it. Oh, the mushrooms over here. Yep, and the bigger graveyard. I think it might have been this. this or it was something else. Oh man, I haven't been here in a long time, but I'm pretty sure it was this because this is the bigger graveyard over here. Over here, oh yeah, this is another little town over here. I would say this is a church, I think, and some more. It's kind of medieval themed, honestly. All right, little village over here. Some ghasts in the sky. Yeah, or ghost heads. Pretty sure they're ghasts. More of the roller coaster. Ah, here it is. This is what I was talking about. Over here we have uh this Hello Neighbor looking house, honestly. Uh one of the biggest builds in here. Uh I think Vexio does I think he has like this series nostalgic place where he plays with horror mods. But I think he did go through this. If you want an interior tour, just go to his channel, check it out. But yeah, this is also a big part of the map or here. And I'm pretty sure that's really it. Yeah, and then we're back over here. It's this was made for like Xbox 360 and stuff, so the worlds weren't as big. So honestly, out of 10, I think I'm gonna give this world for its appearance and its builds. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. There's a lot to explore in this one. A lot of buildings, towns, and stuff. And the texture packs are really cool and unique. So I'm gonna give this a 9, like 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. This is a really great world, and this brings me back to the old memories. Alright, the next map we're going to be reviewing is the Festive Mashup Pack. So, is it just me or do we not spawn here? Didn't we? Yeah, I think you usually spawn over here, but spawn me over there. Weird, I don't know why. But, yeah, this is the Festive Mashup Pack. This one is also really nostalgic. And I was gonna do the Fallout one next, but there is no texture pack for it, and then you can't really review it as well. So we're just gonna move on to the Festive Mash Pack. Mashup Pack. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. So, again, we have a little town over here, which is really festive. Christmas themed, of course, which is very, like, cozy. Yeah. Alright, so over here is Santa's workshop, I guess. From what I remember when I used to play. So, yeah, they have really cool photos, honestly. The textures are really, like, nice and cozy, honestly. So we have a little dinner table over here, I guess. What else? Upstairs. Here, nope. I literally do not know where the stairs are, so that's just great. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna struggle through that. Let's just explore the rest of the world. Over here, we have one of the main things, which is the giant Christmas tree. So, underneath there should be some presents, yeah. And over here, we have Santa's workshop, I think. So yeah, we have where the little elves sleep, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, it even comes with some armor. Or how, whatever the texture pack shows us as. Over here we have where the presents are made. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, we have another little Christmas tree in here. That's pretty cool. I guess this is where they store the presents and stuff. And yeah, alright, let's just move on. Over here we have a train station that's, if you're in survival, can help you move around and explore the rest of the world. Alright, so let's move on. So we have little towns, I guess, or villages. Little candy canes, monuments. Another village over here, and I would guess this is another train station that they built onto a normal village. And over here we have some more. Yeah. Do we have anything farther, or it doesn't really look like it? All right, let's just go to over here. If I missed anything, please tell me in the comments if I missed anything, because that is pretty important. Alright, what else? Let's just follow the train tracks, I guess. Over here. Oh! Alright, we have something over here. A reindeer, I guess. Or a deer, whatever you'd like to call it. And a nice sculpture, which is really nice. I really like that. Over here we have another village, little one. Looks natural spawned. Candy canes. Yay. Candy canes are probably one of the most important things in the world since it is Christmas decorated. Christmas themed. Yeah. What else? There may be some things on here that I might have missed. Yeah, like this. This is pretty cool. So while you're riding, you get to go through this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Wait, I might have to go above, see if I missed anything. Looks like I didn't. Over here we have some snow golems. Or snowmen. Snow golems. Whatever you like to call them. Oh my gosh, I stutter so much while recording. Yeah, so some more snow statues, which are pretty cool. Different faces. This one has a villager, that one has a creeper. That one, I don't know. More candy canes, statues, whatever. Also, if you hear like a clicking, like a. That's because I'm playing on a controller, since it's gives me back a little bit more nostalgia. Uh, I remember something about this, but also I don't. We have another village here. Looks naturally spawned, except that. Alright. I think we're close to finishing on this one, since I think there's a bit less. Or yeah, we're back over here to the middle. And yeah, I think that's everything in this world, honestly. There's, I would say, a bit less things to do than the Halloween one. So I'm probably gonna give this a little bit of a lower rating. So overall, there's not too much to do. Unlike the Halloween, there's a bit more to do. Still a great world, of course. A lot of nostalgia, and the texture pack is really good, honestly. It has a cozy vibe to it. And I really like the theme. Of course, it's Christmas. But, yeah, in the end, I think I'm gonna give this, like, a 7.5, since there's not too much to do, unlike the Halloween mashup pack. Alright, let's move on to the next world, I guess. Okay, so this next one is the Chinese mythology mashup pack. I personally have not played this one much. I may remember something, but honestly, I don't remember too much. These walls seem familiar, though. Alright, so let's explore, I guess, and yeah. Alright, so we spawned over here. I don't think that's the normal spawn, honestly. Or it might be, since, yeah, I think it is, actually. I don't remember much, honestly. But, maybe a little bit. I do remember something. I've maybe played this a couple times. Because I really, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so over here we have the, little town over here, village. Chinese themed, I guess. A little pond over here. And buildings in here that actually look pretty detailed. I like the roof style and everything. It's really nice. We move over here. We have some more buildings over here, mansions, whatever, palaces. Yeah. Yeah, this building does seem familiar for some reason. Over here we have a dragon over here. Whoa, this is really cool. I really like that. And over here we have something that resembles, I would say, the Great Wall of China over here. This is really, really cool. Over here we have a panda build. That's really nice. We move over to this next biome. We find another dragon, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Over here we have a palace, a really big palace, like on a complete island, which is really cool. And if we move over here, we have a build. Let's just get a bit closer. We have like some ruins, I would say, or whatever you like to call them. Some old ruined buildings, yeah. Over here, yeah, nothing much. And over here we have something. I can't tell what this is, really, honestly. Wait, let's just go inside real quick, because I can't tell what this is. A hotel? I honestly don't know. Just honestly, if you're watching this, just tell me in the comments if you know, because I don't know what this is, honestly. My only guess would be like an office building, like a hotel, or like an apartment complex, or even a palace. I don't know. Whoa, this is really cool. This has really huge builds, honestly. Alright, over here we have a little pathway to this garden. I don't know what to say. Over here we have another village, or yeah, with a bunch of palaces on floating islands, actually, which is pretty cool, honestly. This has really cool builds, honestly. Yeah, over here we have some more. Oh my gosh. Man, I suck at saying stuff. Or maybe because I'm tired. But that's a palace right there, I think. Over here we have some. I forgot what these were called, but like, I know what they are, but I don't know what they're called. Over here we have some sort of mountain village, I think, or like a mountain base, which is really cool. Holy moly. Over here we have jungles. Whoa! We have a big Chinese statue over here. Alright, let's see. Is there anything inside, or like... Nah, I think it's just statue, which is pretty dang cool, man. Or ladies. What else do we have here? Is this just like another entrance? Oh, there might be an... you might spawn here. But, I don't know. Oh, auto-saving. Since when do we auto-save? Oh, I thought it would be like... It does your whole entire screen. But I think that's all for this world, honestly. I'm not exactly sure. But this world has a lot of big builds. But, like, I personally don't have too much nostalgia with this. Build-wise, I think it's better than the Halloween mashup, honestly. Build-wise, because this has so many big builds. You could, explore for ages, honestly. But nostalgia-wise, I'm gonna have to give it a low rating. So I think I'm gonna give it the same rating. Build-wise, definitely better than the Halloween mashup. Nostalgia-wise, not that much. The texture pack is pretty cool, honestly. Chinese themed and everything. So these blocks, it's pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna give it an 8.59 again. Because I don't have much nostalgia with this world, but build-wise, definitely better. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Same rating as the Halloween mashup pack. Alright, let's move on to the next mashup world. Okay, on to the next one, which is the Greek mythology mashup pack. Oh my gosh. Oof. This one, I do remember, honestly. I did have fun with this one. So this one might have a better rating, honestly. Alright. So you start off with chests over here with boats. So you spawn on a boat. Over here, there's like a little town. Not much over here. It's just a little town. A maze in the back, of course. Over here we have one of the main things, which is this giant Greek mythology statue. And over here we have a Colosseum, I think. Oh my gosh, social studies didn't stay in my brain for too long, I guess, because I completely forgot everything about Greek mythology, man. Or ladies. Over here we have chests. Oh, it's music disc chest. Alright. Yeah, over here some bigger buildings. Not too much though. They're pretty open. As soon as you pass through here, we get to the little town. One of the bigger ones in this world, I think. So we have these ones over here. And then over here we have, I think it was like the King's Palace or something. Honestly, I don't remember too much. Like I said earlier, I haven't played in a long time, in a little while, you know. Over here we have something. I just don't remember what it was, honestly. As soon as we pass here, I think this isn't here. I don't think that was there. I think that's just world terrain. Over here, I've actually really never been here. I've actually really just stayed here. So this is kind of new for me over here, honestly. So if we go over here, we have a statue of Medusa, I think, screaming. And if we go into her mouth, that just does not sit right with me saying that. We have this little. This reminds me of the one, I think it was Cavern, battle map. I think it was called Cavern or Cave. It reminds me of this, honestly. So as soon as we get out, we just have this little tunnels that ends. It's really, I think, just for detail, but honestly, this looks really cool over here. When we move over here, I do remember this. We go through here. Can I just like break through this? We have this, which is a really big arena, I guess. Underwater Coliseum, whatever you wanna call it. Cause honestly, I don't know what this is called, but this is a really big open area underwater, and I really liked this build. Honestly, this was a pretty cool build. This is one of my favorite areas in the whole map, honestly, because this was a really cool build. It took a long time to explore, honestly. Like all these corridors and stuff. It was really cool. And the thing is, it's underwater, like I said earlier, so it's even cooler, honestly. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Next area of the Greek mythology. Jeez. Oh man, I need to go to bed soon, honestly. When we go over here. Oh, I've actually never seen this also. Man, maybe I have. I honestly don't remember, like I said. We have the little wooden horse thing. I forgot. I think this is even in movies. To like attack or something. Over here we have another little town over here. Not much. Just a couple buildings. Pretty detailed ones, I would say. Over here, I think that's nothing. A little ship over there. And if we go back over here, I think that's really it for this map. I think it is, honestly. Yeah, I would say that's really about it for this world. For all that I've seen or remembered, really. Honestly, oh, wait, no. I think I was a bit wrong. There's something over here, the little ship over here. Yeah, I think this is then now. This is just the mountains and stuff now. Oh. I think the terrain broke over here a bit, but I'm just gonna try to ignore that. But, in the end, I think that's really it. This was a pretty nostalgic world for me, because, I had a fun time playing this world. Either it was myself or with friends. So this one's more of a nostalgic one for me. So it is gonna be a bit higher. I would just say there is a good amount of things to do in this world. There's a bunch of towns, a lot of buildings, and lots of coliseums. Since this is mythology themed, Greek mythology themed. The texture pack is really well made. Honestly, I really like it. All of them are really well made, but this one's, yeah, it's pretty good. I do like the ships that they made. Those were pretty cool. That statue's really nice. Honestly, I don't know. Something about this was just a bit boring, honestly. There wasn't too much. Unlike the Halloween one, there's a roller coaster to show you, how to, to show you the world, you know? This one, you really just have a boat, really, and you have to do it on your own. So you get kind of confused, I would say. Unlike Halloween one. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. So it's still pretty good, but it is a bit worse than the Halloween one. Still, there is a good amount of things to do and explore. So I think we're just gonna move on. Okay, next one, which is the Pirates of the Caribbean mashup pack. And this one I remember, honestly. Right, so let's explore the seas. I'm gonna stop saying stuff because it's really cringy. We spawned over here in a castle. I think this is where you spawn. I don't remember exactly. But we spawned in a castle over here. And we have this, thingy. I forgot what it was called. We have little, Jeez, I'm forgetting everything what it's called today, honestly. But, turrets. Cannonball thingies. Forgot what they were called. Like I said, we spawn in castle over here. And, whoa! This ship is really, really cool. Huh. Whoa. And, yeah, little ship with interior, of course. We have a couple more ships here. And then over here we have a pretty village over here. That's pretty good. With docks over here with ships. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And over here we have a haunted ship, I would say, or ghost ship as they say. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. What do we have here? Wow. Over here we have... Whoa. This is insane. Oh, I kind of remember this, honestly, but that's... It looks like a caterpillar. Honestly, it looks like a caterpillar. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It looks like it just... Yeah. It's really cool. And then we have a little normal ship over here. I think it's gonna get eaten, or I don't know if they crashed into each other or he's trying to eat it. I honestly don't know. Over here we have clouds, I guess. Honestly, don't know. I think it's clouds. I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this is just like a ghost ship or caterpillar ship, whatever it's called. And we have another ship over here, and do we have something under here? Is that lava? Magma. Oh, we have a sunken ship over here. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's explore the rest, honestly. Over here, I think that's not a part of the world. Yeah, wait. Sorry. Let's go back. Over here we have another. Whoa! This one's a lot bigger this time. Wow. We have ships over here, another dock, and like I just said, a pretty big town, village over here. Whoa, it looks more tropical, honestly, than Pirately. Oh, I accidentally smacked my microphone. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my slippers, cause I need slippers. My feet are cold. Yeah, this is really cool over here. Yeah, it's a whole entire village. I mean, we did see some villages, but that one's pretty cool, honestly. Alright, we have some coral over here, and I think we're exiting the world again. Oh man. I don't know if we passed this earlier, but this is a pretty big ship over here too. I think, yeah, we're back where we spawned. We have more ships over here. Oh, whoa! Yet another village. Okay, cool. Yeah, another village to explore. This one's more like oceans, like Venice, I think. Yeah, alright, let's move on. Let's explore more. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I guess something, oh man, I'm getting tired. Sorry about that. Over here we have a little ice glacier, and why does that look like a scale, like a fish scale? Weird. Over here, oh, my game is gonna start lagging. What the heck happened over here? What block is this? What block could that possibly be, honestly? It looks pretty laggy. I think, yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, this is a pretty big world. I think this might potentially be better. Whoa! I just realized what this was. Yeah, I think this might be better than a Halloween mashup one, honestly, guys and ladies. I think this might be better, honestly. It might beat it. Sorry to say, but this is. Oh, and yo, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Whoa, is this a octopus? Oh, and then it moves you to the nether. Alright. Oh, and they have more in the nether. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be better than the Halloween Master Pack. Why do I keep losing my words? And then we can go back, but yeah, let's just go back over here. Yeah, oh my gosh, they even had something in the nether, which is even cooler. Oh no. Why does my thing keep doing that? And I think we're going back over here, or what the flip, honestly. Oh man. This is scaring me. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Holy moly. I thought this one's gonna be worse in the beginning than the Halloween. But no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we've seen enough, guys. I think, and ladies, I think we've seen enough. I think I have a review, a rating. I think I'm gonna rate this a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Oh, that song scared me for a sec. I don't know if you heard that. I thought I was hearing myself for a sec. But this is the night before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas, I think. So, oh, this song is creeping me out. Alright, so we start off in a giant town over here. Yeah, and a bunch of waves over here. So, alright, so we have the town over here. We have a pretty big town over here with unique buildings. A pretty big tree house over here. So, whoa. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so tired. I need to wake up. Alright, we have a graveyard right here. I think it's a graveyard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a graveyard. Alright, so we're gonna go over there. There's a lot of, like, weird hill shapes. So, yeah, alright, so now we moved on to the snowy biome. We have another tree house over here. Another weird looking tree house. Uh, another house. It's the same thing again, except there's Christmas stuff. Ah, yeah, that's pretty cool. We have this. Uh, er, um, yeah, I think it's the same town but with snow on. Okay, we have trees over here. Yeah, all right. Oh, we have a little city over here. Oh, I think this is where the city he goes to save Christmas or something like that. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get this wrong. What's his name? Jack the Skeleton? I'm guessing. Uh yeah, I think this is the city he went to. Oh, and then we uh yeah, it's a little city over here, so you could use this as a city map instead of just, you know. We have a little train mountain thing, yeah. Yeah, roller coaster, I think. Over here we have a little Christmas town too. So that's yeah, okay, okay. Little hut over here. And I think that might be it. It's just a couple of towns. And then we're back over here. I Oh, it is the mountain he stands on, I think. Um I think that's it, guys, for this map. There isn't that much. Oh, that's the song. That's the texture pack is pretty creepy, honestly. Um, but it's this Halloween, Halloween. Yeah, that's um. All right. I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10 or a 6.5. Honestly, there's a lot of open space and there's just a couple towns, and that's really all there is, honestly. So as the last one, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 because there's not that much. But yeah, I think this is the end of the video right here. Cause yeah, I've rated a bunch, and I think yeah. All right. So yeah, I hope you had a good day, and like always, stay crispy.